Wagwan guys, you know how people always say that, hey, the market is down, the economy is bad. Well, smart people always smile when things actually look rough. Not because they are wicked, but because they know that opportunity for the fastest financial growth is somewhere in that down times for those who can actually see beyond the present. 2025 is our year to make money moves, making money moves. You know, just last month, I actually stumbled on something that changed my whole view, my whole perspective of how to invest in Nigeria, and I will share it with you in this video. You don't need millions to actually start investing. One of the most simplest ways is Nigerian stocks. Think MTN, which make money every time somebody buys airtime or data. When MTN ends, you end too. Apps like Bamboo, Chaka let you actually buy shares starting from just 1,000 Naira. I bought some MTN shares when Primary Offer had this promotion about it in 2021 or so. So FGN Savings Bond is a solid choice. The June 2025 offer is opened with the 3 years bond paying about 17.1% and the 2-year bond is open paying at 16 point something%. You can start with just 5,000 Naira and interest is paid every 3 months. Learn more about how to invest in this through Stanbic IBTC. You can go to their website www.stanbicibtcstockbrokers.com, or you can also visit the website of the Debt Management Office, dmo.gov.ng/FGN-bonds. You can check that out. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So now, here is something a man who used to come to see my neighbor in my former apartment told me. He said he used to stash dollars at home. I find that very risky because you could be robbed, you could be attacked. Nobody keeps money at home these days. And we all warned him about the danger then, and even him saying it is not supposed to tell us. Yeah, maybe he trusted us sort of. So we laughed about it back then, but when Naira actually dropped, and I'm talking about a time when $1 is about 570 something Naira. But guess who had real dollars ready for profit when his son actually jackpot and wanted to pay school fees in UK then? Him. These days, you don't have to hide dollars under your bed. Platforms like RiceVest, Bamboo, Trove, and Chaka let you invest in US stock, bond, and real estate from anywhere in Nigeria in dollars. This protects your money from the Naira losing value. If you had put $100 in S&P 500 some 5 years ago, today you will be smiling. You earn both from the stock growing and from the dollar rising. One of my favorite YouTubers shared how she used RiceVest to save for a master's degree program abroad. She beat inflation and had her fund intact. I use RiceVest too. The good side with them is that you don't even need to have like a comprehensive knowledge of the stock market or trading the market yourself. They do that for you, and this is handled by, according to them, experts. Make your findings. And I've been using them for like 4 years or more, and I have never lost my money with them. Like never. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but government securities are slow. I want higher returns. You know, you want to do something like all these and all these kind of things. Avoid doing those and maybe try commercial papers. These are actually short-term loans to companies. You give them money for 3 to 12 months. They pay you premium interest, sometimes up to about maybe 20 to 25%, but it's riskier than the other methods I've mentioned before this. You would need at least 1 million Naira to get in. Look at firms like ARM, FBN Quest, and the Chapel Im. Then they can set this up for you. I have personally used CHD. They have an app. Then, like, I think even when I think they were my first guy when I bought my first MTN shares. Okay. Also, you can consider real estate, but this is quite capital intensive. Real estate is not for I'm just coming up. Like, you need to actually have a lot of money, although a lot of money is relative. Okay, so let's be real here, since we are talking about real estate. Buying land and waiting for 10 years isn't the only option. But today, Shortlet in Nigeria is actually booming. So if you can buy or rent an apartment in places like the VI, Lekki, or Ikeja, furnish it nicely and list it up for Shortlet or this Airbnb thing, you can actually make monthly returns that actually matches or beats a regular salary of some people. Because like when you talk about salaries, note that people are earning 6 million naira per month in this country. Okay, so make your findings about this and beware of land and property scams. If you are not ready to go into real estate alone, you can consider pooling money with friends or family. 3 to 4 of you putting like 7 million naira each can actually buy a 28 million naira flat, and then you guys split the returns. It's a long-term game though, and I hope the people you are going to be calling together to join you in this will be people who are ready for the long-term game. Another underrated money move is the money market fund. If you are busy and don't want to watch stock market daily, like be checking out the news, this one is for you. They invest in safe instruments and give solid return. Some pay over 20% last year. Look for funds managed by Stanbic IBTC, ARM, United Capital, or FBN Quest. They are SEC registered and reliable. Just watch out for high management fee because yeah, you will pay. Oh, and before we move on, if this is already giving you new ideas, please hit the like button. Now, I promised at the start of this video to share something big happening this year, and here it is. For the first time ever, Nigerian government has officially recognized cryptocurrency as part of our financial system. President Tinubu signed the new Investment and Security Act 2025. This brings regulation and clarity to crypto in Nigeria. It's no longer some coded things that only tech bros and techists understand. But remember that cryptocurrency is super risky. So stick to solid coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and not some shit coin that will get rugged in a few months or in a few weeks or so. Do you get what I'm saying? You can lose money, and you know, you need to use regulated platforms like Bybit or Credax and the rest of them. So just make your findings. Crypto is actually high return, high risk. Now for the piece that actually shocked me, that I now use in my own strategy. Most wealthy Nigerians never put all their money in one place. They spread it across stock, bond, real estate, foreign currency, and even a small bit in cryptocurrency. This is called portfolio allocation. Let me break it down simply for you. You know, for instance, if you have, let's say, 50,000 naira, I'm just using that as an example. Maybe 25,000 naira goes into money market fund, 15,000 naira goes into government bond, and 10,000 naira goes into stock. You know, maybe you got like 500,000 naira to 2 million naira. You put about 40% in stock, spread across bank, telecoms, customer goods, and another 30% in bond and 20% in dollar assets like Rice Vest and 10% in money market or small crypto. So you diversify it that way. If you are playing big, maybe like you have 5 million and above, you can add real estate to and even commercial paper into the mix for you. Do you understand? So now here is the mindset that can actually separate smart people. You know, they start early, they stay consistent with investment, they diversify. You don't want to wait until maybe like you have all the money in the world before you start investing. Start building now. You can actually build more momentum as you go. So which of these investment options are you going to start with?